Hey Brent, Jeff here out at Jones. Hey, like I said in our text going back and forth, I got a couple different ideas here, so I think it is smart for you to come out tomorrow and take a look at what we have. I got all sorts of options. Here's something that jumped into my mind when you said about the payments. Buick Encore. It's one of the most popular CUV vehicles. It has great resale value, and Buick has been voted a J.D. Power and Associates top 3 for the initial dependability study. So it does a really nice job. A couple of things I wanted to point out. This one here is the sport touring model. So as you see it, of course, they're all going to have the chrome that you're seeing on the door handles. It's also going to have the chrome belt line molding trim, which is underneath the windows there. But this one here, being the sport touring, has the special wheels, the little bit of a larger rear spoiler, and it's just a little bit of a sportier setup. This one here is the Winterberry Red. So great vehicle. They all come with the fog lights that you'll see at the front here in this trim level anyways. Once again, we're looking at another car with the turbocharged engine that is the most efficient way to get both power and fuel economy out of the car. In a vehicle like this, you're talking fuel economy about 30 miles per gallon, depending on whether you're doing more highway or more city driving. You'll also notice that you have the LED daytime running lights on this one here. And as you take a look around it and take a look at the interior, one of the things that's really nice about this, the interior layout, you're going to have power seats on the driver's side here, including lumbar support as well. It's a half cloth, half leather seat, so it's kind of the best of both worlds. It has a full multi-color driver information center and an infotainment screen. Everything on here is fully touch screen. It supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so either way you can hook up your phone for both music listening and navigation systems and things like that. You have a couple shortcuts up here at the top that let you switch back and forth between a couple things. It does Bluetooth for audio, so playing music, it'll do that right through the Bluetooth. It does Bluetooth for phone calls, of course, and does Bluetooth for texting as well. So the technology and infotainment is really great. This particular one here has the safety feature, the safety package on the vehicle. So what that gives you, it'll be kind of hard to see, but if you look at that little symbol right there on the mirror, that is the side blind zone alert. So it lets you know if there is a car in the blind spot of the vehicle right about here. Now that also has the lane change alert, so if you are attempting to change lanes, it'll actually let you know when there's a vehicle coming further back. That way you don't try and change lanes into an oncoming car. You're also going to have the backup camera. One thing that the safety package gives you on top of that, backup camera is standard, but the safety package gives the rear cross traffic alert. So instead of just looking at what is behind the vehicle, this actually is able to look 66 feet in either direction as you're backing out of a parking spot. So that way, if there's other vehicles that you can't really see around, this will let you know whether or not it's safe if there's any vehicles coming from either direction there. So a lot of nice interior space. One of the things that's really neat about it is the versatility. The rear seats, of course, fold down. One thing that's pretty slick is the front passenger seat also folds down. And if you look, it actually has a hard plastic back to it. So you actually have enough room in here that you can fit an 8-foot ladder. So giving yourself plenty of room. It does also have the roof rails on the top and some nice cargo space in the back here. That's even with the second row of seats up. If you were to fold the second row of seats down and not have any passengers with you at the time, you'll have even more cargo capacity than that. So definitely something worth taking a look at. I'm going to work up some numbers on this and shoot it over to you, but just in case there's something on this that isn't your cup of tea, I do have, this is just a sample of some of the selection that I have. Bunch more Encores, different equipment, different colors. The Envision's a little bit bigger. We were talking about Terrains earlier. This one in the front here, the Sedona Metallic, is the one that I had priced you before. I do have another SLE that's not quite as gussied up. That is the satin steel metallic one in the back here. Still all-wheel drive, still a really nice vehicle. Like I said, I just got Melissa one of these last month. So I got a lot of great options for you to consider, but I'll put the numbers together on this. And yeah, come on out tomorrow. We'll see what we can figure out for you. So let me know what you think. Thanks.